Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out some amazing new Figma plugins which will hopefully change the way you design with these tools, change your design workflow and simplify a lot of things that you did earlier. So the first plugin is not completely new, but it's brilliant. It's called Annotate It. And this is one of those tools that I wish I had earlier inside Figma. My life would have been so much easier. Now I come back to a Figma file here and I'm going to say Command P or Control P to bring up the search panel and I'm going to say Annotate It. And once this pops up, as you can see, if I click on any artboard here, it allows me to quickly create an annotation. Here I can change the color of the annotation. So for example, something is an error or something is urgent, I can maybe give it a red. Or if something has been done or solved, it could be a green. I can name it anything. So this could be cover image, or I can even give a description. So you can have a bulleted list of description in case you want to give a list of problems or a list of text here, you can do that as well. Now the best part about this is that it creates a separate artboard with all the annotations here. So anytime you want to go back to the annotations, just come to this one summary or one list and you go to the right panel here and there is something called edit annotations on the right. If I click on this, it'll show me the annotations and what they mean. So it's like a little key of what annotation means what, and then you can check it out here. I think this is super useful if you want to create comments live here, especially if you are working in a team. I think this will be super useful. Now it'll be super annoying if you have to edit an image in a separate software, then come to Figma and then insert that image into Figma. Long process, let's shorten it. Image editor is actually what is going to help you out here. Now image editor is a free plugin and you can quickly go to whichever image you like. So I have this image of these golgappas here and I click on it and I quickly say Command P, Control P and I say image editor. It's as simple as that. Once you have image editor here, it will show you how it will look at, and as you make changes to the image, it will show it up here in this preview. For the settings, you have a setting for everything. Soft contrast, hue and saturation, channels, so you can set which channel you want, blue, red, green. You even have things like exposure, gamma, and also a curve. When was the last time you saw a curve in a software like Figma? That's crazy. You have a threshold, you have edge filter, you have pixelate. So if you want your image to be pixelated, you can have like a pixelated graphic like this. I think that's really cool. So you have a all-in-one image editing as well as graphic editing tool built here with image editor. Now, sometimes you don't want to create designs from scratch. Handy Components is a new plugin which allows you to shorten the whole UI kit searching. So if I come to a project here and I want to add, say, an element here, I'll say Command P or Control P again, and I'll say Handy Components. And under Handy Components, I will have various components which they've already made. We have buttons, inputs, navigation, tooltips, radio buttons, forms, calendars, text, and so much more. All I need to do is just click on one of these and it adds it to our artboard right here, and I can add it here. And they have auto layout enabled as well. So you don't have to worry about changing anything or editing anything in the layout. Also, if you like, you can add this as a component. So it'll be easier to change and copy this later on. Now, this next new plugin is called Ghost UX Writer by the company Zeta. Yes, a bunch of designers from Zeta decided to make this. Now it allows you to create actual copy for any scenario that you want. I just bring up Ghost UX Writer. There you go. And it acts as a ghost writer for your little project here. What's cool is that you can quickly select the label here and you can search for any scenario you want. So email, work email address. So please provide your work email is a plain text. If you want a little more casual, you can only sign up with your workplace email. It's a little more casual. If you want a playful title or a playful text, it'll say, hey, we only take your work email as we like to keep things professional. Isn't that cute? If I'll add this, you know what, it's great. You can even copy this so that you can take it into other pages or just copy it in different places. Now 3D Transform exists in XD, but not so much in Figma. So this little plugin is going to change that for you. 3D Transform allows you to take anything, any element, for example, this card right here. I can quickly select this card and say 3D Transform. So now this 3D transformer will basically allow me to change the x-axis, y-axis, z-axis on a 3D plane. So it'll allow me to create this kind of 3D perspective asset, or change the perspective. What perspective am I looking at this? Once that is done, I just say insert layer, and right next to it, I will have this little 3D asset as an image. Yeah, so once you have created a 3D asset, you can't edit it since it's an image. I suggest keeping the original element always on the side. Apart from all the other 3D transform plugins, I think this is the easiest and quickest one out there. Now, this next plugin is absolutely one of the most cleanest and the best mockups generator for your profile. All you need to do is get the mockup plugin by LS Graphics, go to Final Design. By the way, I love this animation they have at the top, this little gradient flowing on that phone, so clean. So you can do one of two things. Add a perspective to a certain screen, or add a mockup with a perspective inbuilt into it. So for example, I want to add this screen into these phones here. I can bring up this phone, real nice, and it allows me to quickly just add any one of these screens to any one of these. I can crop, that's it, and I just need to keep on adding as I go. Once that is done, I can even upscale it to say 6,000 or 3,000, and I just say paste in canvas. And it pastes a nice little frame here, and these are not images. These are actual mockups which you can move around, rotate around. So you can even edit it after you have added it on your artboards. I had to finish the Figma plugins with a fun one. Line synthesizer allows you to create some cool waves as if you were creating some sound waves, and it's really cool. As you can see, you can see a little preview of how the line curvature will look here, and you can increase or decrease the width from here, and you can quickly just import it into your Figma, and this will create for a really cool graphical editing tool, nice fun addition to your Figma plugin library. So that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then go ahead and smash that like button, and also click on that subscribe button and the bell icon if you don't want to miss my videos every Monday and Thursday. UX UI designers, I'm counting on you. I'll see you every week, same time, same place. Until next time, take care. God bless.